She thought it was God calling her. Oh, would her son grow to know his father? I don't wanna wait for our lives to be over. I want to know right now, what will it be?
What's the tea between you and your soulmate? Or the person on your mind who could be your soulmate? Anyways, I have piles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hopefully you took a chance before to pick the pile that called out to you the most. I'm gonna start after I take a swig of water. And let's begin. So I've got the Magician and the 10th house. So right now, it seems like, okay, I really feel like you are dealing with a soulmate right now because the 10th house for this card is talking about your destiny, and the Magician card usually resembles manifestation and almost like calling in your soulmate. So either you've just recently come into paths with your soulmate, or you're on the right path in order to find your soulmate. This is also directly correlating with your career and your life purpose. I feel like you and your soulmate have been really focusing on your goals, and you're also focusing, you or your soulmate or both of you are focusing on the public aspects of your life, like how you want to be perceived by the public eye. So I feel like with the Magician here, it's really making me feel like you're calling in your soulmate and your soulmate is calling in you. I feel like the things and the steps you've been taking are in the right direction, because if you haven't bumped into your next soulmate connection, you are definitely going to, because honestly, the fact that this 10th house card says your destiny on it, when typically this card is about your career and professional life, I really feel like this is just kind of like a confirmation to keep up the good work. And if not, I mean, this could also mean that you are not on the right path and you need to realize and focus what your purpose really is. But I really feel for the most of you that chose this pile, that this is a soulmate that's on the way. You are calling your soulmate. You are absolutely calling in your soulmate. And you might even meet them at work through your career. Okay. Enough about that pile. All right. Pile number 2. I've got the 7th house and the 3 of Pentacles. This is kind of feeling similar to the last pile, only because the 3 of Pentacles is usually about work, but the 7th house in astrology resembles partnerships and relationships. So I feel like the message here is that you and your soulmate are working on the connection together. I feel like you guys are maybe making compromises right now. You guys are realizing what it means to be in a relationship, because the reality of a relationship anyways is two people that are deciding that they want to work on themselves and on the relationship together. I mean, usually relationships are successful because not by fate, but because you want to work on it. So I feel like this is a moment of clarity where you and your soulmate, or both of you, are realizing that this is calling for some work. And then we've got some keywords for the 7th house card saying balance, cooperation, and your partners. So I feel like there's a common ground that needs to be had, or maybe there is an imbalance and it has to be worked through. So I feel like that's what's going on right now with you and your soulmate. You might meet them at work. All right, number 3. If you chose pile number 3, we've got Mars, the planet of Mars, and we've got the 9 of Wands. Oh boy. Okay. So I feel like you and your soulmate, or the person in your mind if they're not your soulmate, because, okay, for anything, this feels like it could be a karmic partner. But I digress. It might be too soon to even say such things. Anyway, the card representing Mars is, I feel like there was an argument. I honestly feel like there was an argument. I feel like there's like defensiveness, and I just feel like someone just like there's a lot of ego here. I feel differences in I just feel like there's a clash of egos right now. And the 9 of Wands is like, oh, I feel so defensive right now. Like, I have to put my wall up. I have to be tough. If not, then I'm going to lose my cool and things are going to blow up. I feel like right now things are kind of delicate. I feel like they could lead into an argument if you didn't have the argument already. I don't know what you're arguing about. That would have to be in a personal reading to find out if this pile relates to you and your connection. But anyway, so I feel like, I mean, usually the good side of Mars is like taking action, being passionate, things like that. But I feel like the passion is being blocked because of this 9 of Wands, of this woman being depicted with her 9th wand across her chest, and she is guarded by 8 wands behind her. I just feel like you or the person you're dealing with, they need to put their walls down. You got to get through, and it's going to be a tough thing to do because of Mars being so stubborn and being so hot-headed and short-tempered. Okay, so that's what I feel about that one. So pile number 4, we've got Pluto. Ooh, okay. Pluto and the Emperor. Wow, okay, this is a really strong pile. Pluto is the planet of transformation, about mystery, the unknown. Pluto is rebirth, the phoenix. The Emperor is about, you could be dealing with an Aries, by the way, because the Emperor resembles an Aries sign. Anyways, I digress. I feel like, wow, this is really powerful in the way that I feel like there's a control in this connection right now. I feel like maybe manipulation, but also at the same time, I feel like there needs to be a change in the way that they're taking lead. Someone is trying to take the lead, and I feel, or is trying to set the precedent, and I feel like that needs to change. Something is going to, I mean, I'm going to say it. I feel like something is going to collapse between you guys, or maybe end, but hopefully it's the way that the manipulation is occurring, because I really do feel that if these two energies are really negative, that they could be about abuse of power, because Pluto resembles power. Pluto represents obsession, jealousy, control. And the Emperor, when he's not in his divine power, if he's not operating from a place of love, unconditional love, then, and he's only operating from his ego, then this is an energy that you do not want to have in your life. And I really hope that if you are in a toxic relationship, that you are aware of it and that you choose to end it, because this energy could be really, really, really negative. And I'm not going to play around with this. On the other hand, you could be... Sorry, my phone said 10% battery, and I really... Okay. I just wanted to check my phone just in case that this message was getting across, because honestly, if you were in a toxic relationship and this is happening, there's power struggles, there's obsession, you're not having the opportunity to breathe and be an individual person, then you need to get out of that situation. At the top, it says the need for control of, an obsession with, a power struggle. So if you're being abusive, you need to cut the crap as well, because that is just that it's not okay. It's not okay. And things need to change in regards to, if you are a guy that's looking at this reading, if you're a male or a divine masculine, then make sure that you have a good balance of your femininity as well. And make sure that if you identify as a male, if you know the steps to be a proper husband, father, and leader. And then also, if you are a female or divine feminine and you are looking at the emperor, then you need to redefine what it is that you find in a partner to be healthy and to be the type of man that you want to raise children with, if you want children, or the type of man that you want to marry. Anyways, I was about to pop off with this pile. Okay, so the next is Saturn, and we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so right off the bat, I feel that there is a huge focus between you and your soulmate, or you and your soulmate, whatever. I don't know. I just had like scattered brain just now. Too many messages came out, and then I started talking about nothing. Anyways, so I feel off the bat that this has to do with finances. This has to do with frugality, being comfortable financially, and this is at the forefront of you, your person, or both of your minds right now. And this could be a setback in the connection, because Saturn is the planet and the energy that resembles teaching, limitation, hard lessons being learned, kind of like the hard knock life. Whereas the Queen of Pentacles, she's very comfortable. She's financially well off. She has everything for her. She has her needs all met. She's also a mother. She's also a wife. She has a roof over her head. She's good to go. But Saturn's making this Queen of Pentacles realize that she's not there quite yet, but she will be, and she wants to be. And so I feel like this is what's going on in your connection right now. And if you haven't met your soulmate, it's because you still need to do these steps, or you feel that you need to do these steps in order to have a successful relationship. And the keywords for Saturn are be realistic about, be concerned about, and you must wait before you can. Right. So that's why I feel like people that are looking at this pile might be like, oh, I need money. I need a certain amount of money before I can be in a successful relationship. And you have to be realistic about whether or not that's actually valid. Because sometimes, yes, you are right. What are you going to provide in a relationship financially? But at the same, or like if you decide that you want to have children, like you need to have proper means so that you can take care of these children. But anyways, so with the Saturn card, I also feel that, what if you're being too materialistic? You could also just think that you can't have a relationship right now because you're not the richest person in the world, but that's very unrealistic. Either way, if you're getting your needs met and you're paying all of your bills in time, then there's nothing to worry about. Keep doing that, and things will flourish. On the contrary, this is a card saying, like, get your shit together. Okay, so I'm going to move on. Number 6. If you chose pile 6, we've got the South Node, and the Empress. Okay, so the South Node is a really significant entity, whatever you want to call it, a planet. It's not even a planet, but it's a really significant entity when it comes to looking at an astrological chart, because the South Node represents your karma, where you're coming from, your past life, the things that you still need to learn in this life in order to finally go towards your true purpose, which would be the North Node, which is like resembling the North Star. Because you look at the North Star, you follow it, and you're supposed to get home, right? So essentially, you're coming from the South Node, going towards the North Node, the North Star. Hopefully that made sense. So anyway, the keywords here are remember, reconsider, now is not the time to. And then we've got the Empress card. Off the bat, if you're having sex, please use protection, because the South Node said now is not the time to, and the Empress card resembles pregnancy sometimes. So right now would not be the time to be pregnant. I do not think it would be the time to get pregnant. So for some of you that needed that message, no. Okay. But anyways, so this is making me feel like you and your soulmate are trying to birth something new in your life, and there's still karma that needs to be sorted out, because it's not the time to step into this Empress energy. And this Empress energy is essentially the queen. The Empress is all of the queens in the deck as like the queen of the queens, if that makes sense. So she has all of the qualities of the Queen of Cups, which is emotion, sensitivity, intuition, compassion, nurture. She also has the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. She has all of her material items. She has a roof over her head. And she's very grounded. Then she has the essence of the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is intelligent. She's forthright. She's sometimes a bitch if she has to be. She knows the truth. She will tell it like it is. She's resilient. And then the Queen of Wands, she is passionate. She's fiery. She's a boss. She gets what she wants. She doesn't need anyone other than herself to go get it. And she's sexy. The Empress, she's all of them. She's the mother. She's the caregiver. She's the nurturer. So sometimes I feel like the South Node is a bad thing, but maybe this is not that bad, because the Empress card is followed by it, and it's like, just nurture yourself, nurture your inner child, nurture who you were in the past life. And I feel like your soulmate is also working on the same thing. Maybe it's not the right time right now in order to be in a relationship or be this Empress, but you're on the way to being this Empress. And if you are a male, then an Emperor, but also heal your mother wounds. So I'm just going to move on from that. I feel like I just was talking way too much for this one. Okay. So the last pile, last but not least, if you chose pile 7, we've got Scorpio, and we've got the 7 of Swords. So the tea between you and your soulmate for this pile, I hate to tell you this one, but for some of you, I need to take a drink of water for this one. Okay. So for some of you, there's lying and mystery involved. There are secrets. There's things that you don't know about. So part of me feels like you have not met your soulmate, or the person that we have multiple soulmates. You're bound to meet your soulmate. But I feel like maybe the person that you're thinking about right now is not one of them. This could be a karmic partner, one that teaches you a deep lesson so that you can progress to a healthier relationship in the future. But what I'm immediately feeling is that there's lying and deceit involved, that there are secrets and there's mystery involved between you and your soulmate. And this could be bad, this could be good. It depends on the context. It would have to be a personal reading for me to dive into your specific scenario. But anyways, the key words for in Scorpio says purification to resurrect, the secrets of, resulting from the power of. And then the 7 of Swords represents like the thief in the night, someone wearing a mask, someone pretending to feel something that they don't. But this also could mean that somebody has feelings for you, but they're not showing them. But it could also mean that somebody is not to be trusted in this scenario. I'm not sure if it's you, I'm not sure if it's the other person, or the both of you. But I'm just going to keep it real on this one. Just hope that with the Scorpio energy here that you will discover and uncover the truth, because the truth sets you free always, right? So if you want to know more about this and you chose Pal 7, send me a message and we can dive deeper. So this is what I've got. If you want a personal reading with me, you can hit me up on my Instagram, NovaLoon444, or my website for testimonials and services at www.novaloon444.com. And yeah, hopefully this was fun. And if the pile that you chose didn't resonate, choose another one. Just remember that this is a general public reading. I try to put more options so that it could be a little more personal. But, you know, a personal reading is where it would cater to you specifically. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.